Hey everyone, it's MrFlyingPigHD here. Little match reaction to the Bayern Munich versus Manchester United game that's just finished. 3-1 to Bayern Munich in freaking Munchen. Now, you know, they've just got a much better freaking team than us, don't they, really? I mean, we didn't strengthen enough in this summer. Just, you know, I've said it a million times before. Didn't do that, which has cost us for the remainder of the season, really. Just simply because we didn't have an injection of world-class talent into the team and to make the current players in the team strive to actually try and compete for their places. You know, that didn't really happen, which I think was a major contributing factor. Not only the fact that we got the Ginger Goblin in charge with this freaking coaching staff, forget that. Just that fact we didn't really get enough players in the freaking summer. We just got Fellaini, which, you know, it's a contributing factor maybe to us just screwing up the first part of the season because we didn't have a quality enough squad. I think that was evident. But anyway, screw that all. Back to the game, right? Okay. Now they just got a better team than us. They totally dominated us for the first half. Really, we didn't have a shot on target. You know, it was pretty dire. But at the same time, when the whistle went for the end of the first half, we were still in with a chance. We were still in the game. Coming out second half, what happens? Patrice goes and scores an absolute freaking screamer, son. Take a bow, lad. Absolute quality goal. You know, fair enough, Patrice. Fair enough. You know, I was coming into the game thinking Alex Butner should have been playing. You know, if you look at him last week, he had freaking Robin in his little tiny little Dutch pocket there. You know, but Evra with that screamer, you can't really grumble too much about Evra's contribution to the team tonight. So fair play to you. And I thought, you know, we showed a good bit of fight and heart and design. We tried. We're just up against a much better team. We just don't have the team. We've not got a manager, you know, of the likes of Pep Guardiola. They just tactically. They're just, you know, okay, you know, first off, they bored me to tears, and like Pep Guardiola's Barcelona used to bore me to tears. They bore the opposition into falling asleep, and then they pounce and score a freaking goal. You know, that's how they play. But you know, they kept the ball really well. They had chances. We didn't have any, but we defended resolutely first half. It was just, you know, this is what Manchester United has come to, a team that has to sit back with 11 men in your half and just soak up the pressure for 90 minutes. It seems that's what it's come to when you're coming up against the top elite teams anyway. And United have always been an elite team. So we certainly need to address the issue, get some players in the freaking summer. You know, David Moyes needs to have a very strong finish to the end of the season if he's going to convince me in the slightest that he's the right man to take us into the next season. But, you know, fair play, can't really grumble with his contribution in the Champions League in general, I suppose. But in the league, we're having a fucking daymare. So it's just shocking. But, what the hell's going on, man? Manchester United, anyway. What? Oh, they are a much better team than us. That's the thing. I'm pissed off. I can't believe Manchester United are playing like this. I mean, we didn't play too badly, but it's just the fact that they totally dicked us, didn't they? They totally dicked us. And there's not much we could do about it, just simply because I don't think we've got the right man for the job, and I don't think that we've got the right players. I think we're certainly missing a few world-class players. I thought Kagawa played well tonight. Yeah, Kagawa, where's he been all freaking season? He's been warming the bench while Tom Cleverley, old Moyes' freaking golden child, has been out there having a freaking stinker every game. So I just don't understand it. But anyway, Rooney had an absolute daymare. Rooney was maring all over the place. He just doesn't look fit. He doesn't look fit, you know. Why, if he's not fit, why is he out there? Do you know what I mean? He's got a bloody injection in his foot. He's got a bionic freaking foot on the go. You know, he didn't look comfortable. He didn't look like Wayne Rooney. So why bloody play him if he's not going to be Wayne Rooney? Anyway, he should have come off early. You know, should have come off early, I thought. And fair enough, Bayern Munich. You're just a better team. You've got, you know, better style of play about you, better manager, better players. But only freaking currently. Yeah, that's right, this freaking season. Just like all you Arsenal supporters, all you freaking Chelsea supporters, all you Man City supporters, loving it. Do you know what I mean? The fact is, well, half of you teams aren't even in the freaking Champions League quarterfinals like we are. But the fact is, we are Manchester United, and we are, and will be, and have been, and certainly will be again, one of the best teams in the freaking world. And it's just a matter of time. It might take a season, might take 2 seasons, might take 5 years, 10 years, who knows, but we will be back. And when we are back, we'll be back with a bang. So anyway, what did you think of that game? It was an entertaining enough game up until they scored, you know. I was loving it before then, and then they scored a freaking again, so anyway, this is MrFlyingPigHD. Please give this video a like. I'm sort of just like, Don't even, just pissed off, man. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. And generally take it easy. But, you know, why can't, I just really thought we were going to get to the Champions League semi-finals, you know? That's what I really thought. And just, it didn't happen for us. You know, even after Patrice Evra scored that, we just, 22 seconds from Patrice Evra scoring to them freaking scoring. You know, concentrate, lads. Oh. Anyway, MrFlyingPigHD here, take it easy.